You know, we live in a world where everybody sees all this chaotic, a lot of pain, a lot of death, just a lot of stuff going on in people's life. People dying of cancer, AIDS, arthritis. I mean, just you go on and name the diseases and the sicknesses that are going on. And many people lose loved ones, and then they ask the question over and over and over again: is God alive? Does He exist? Now, you call Him God, I call Him Yah. But I'm just going to assume that we're talking about the same creator of the universe. That's what I'm going to do. And so, a lot of times, these atheists, agnostic, and all these other people, they like rocking people back on their heels that are small in faith and minute in faith. And of course, I love tackling issues like this. I really, really, truly do. Because the one thing that actually separates me from the rest of the people out there who claim to there is no God or they don't know God is when you stand in front of me and I start casting out devils and doing a deliverance session right there in front of you, or when somebody gets healed right there in the spot in front of you. Now, I'm not saying everybody gets healed every single time, and that's just the truth, because I don't know their heart and stuff, but the Father, He does what He wants to do. But when there's something supernatural sitting in front of you, and there's a miracle and sign sitting right there in front of it that can't be explained and stuff. And mind you, I'm not these TV evangelists either. I'm talking about the real deal here. So this is what separates religion from those who are in the true faith, and then those who say that they don't believe from those that believe. Because when you start seeing the miracles, the same miracles that the Messiah produced, and I'm nowhere near on his level. I've still got a long way to go. But I'm seeking more and more and more to get closer and closer to Him, and maybe He'll count me worthy to do even more in His name. But hey, just recently, we had a sister in Washington State come down here to Straightway. They flew down here on a plane to Straightway because the medical profession couldn't do anything for them. And she has a doctor's verification. After visiting here at Straightway, she went back home. She has been completely, totally healed of lupus. Now, according to the world out there, lupus is a disease that there is no cure for. Well, now what are we going to do about it now? Because she came down here, I laid hands on her, the sisters laid hands on her, I cast spirits out of her, and she got healed in the name of Jesus. And there's no trace of lupus anywhere in her body. And they continue to keep sending her to evaluations in Washington and in California, and it still comes up the same thing. She's been gone 3 to 4 months now. And you know what? Still, no trace of lupus. And they're trying to force drugs upon, even though there is no trace of lupus. I mean, what more do you need? I mean, even your own system, your own things that you use for checks and balances says that this sister has no lupus. Do y'all understand that? Do you understand that kind of talk today? Do y'all understand that kind of talk today? Huh? The sister has no lupus in her body no more. Period. Gone. Bamboozled. Adios, amigos, after a while. Healed. Now, just because some people choose to not believe, that does not mean that it's not actual or factual. You have a right to believe or not believe in this world, just like we have a right to believe. I'm not stepping on your toes, and we don't expect you to step on our toes. But to sit and question us and try to mock us and jeer us and deride and chide us because we choose to believe, and then put the demonstration and the power behind it, whereas when you don't have any faith at all, you have no power. You have no demonstration. All you have is words, philosophy, vain deceit. That's not going to cut it for anybody. Nobody whatsoever at all. But I tell you what, when you see them signs, you cannot deny. And that's the truth. And that's the truth straightway.